The following bout is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, and it is the United States Liberty Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. He is hailing from the planet of the Ace. He is the Ace God, Arik Royal.
Just give me that bass, I need that 808. Sipping on the ceremony, staying right. I just got up from the break. Okay. Just know that ASAP, be that TDE. We got that game in headlocks, I'm talking DDT. She on my TV screen, I'm talking DVD.
He is hailing from Corinthos, Greece. He is the current reigning and defending VCW United States Liberty Champion, the Greek God, Papadon. Shut the hell up!
smack the taste out your mouth. Greek god Papadon, not Little Caesar. Morons. Vlameni Lithi Olisas. Skasmos.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to my right, he is the greatest wrestler alive and the greatest VCW US Liberty Champion of all time. He is the Greek god, Papadon.
You know, Blake, you have only yourself to blame for that.
As the legal representation of VCW, you can't get off your butt for once and help me out.
You did not fulfill your contractual obligation for that introduction. He was justified.
So all of a sudden, the Greek god gets special treatment.
He's a champion. Champions get special treatment.
He was asking for the same before he won the title.
Well, we can't litigate the past, Blake.
Absolutely unbelievable situation right here.
He even helped adjust your tie. It was very kind of him.
We got some nonsense all over it as well, but nonetheless. And ladies and gentlemen, the bell officially sounds. We are indeed underway. Semi-main event of the evening, the VCW United States Liberty title on the line. The Greek god Papadon making his first championship defense here against the ace god, Arik Royal, and the crowd here in Virginia certainly not taking too kindly to the champ.
They're showing him tremendous disrespect, Blake. That's all it is. They are not showing him the respect he is due. He is not just a champion, he is a Greek god and deserves far more than what they're doing.
Mr. Metheny, I have to ask you, what has Papadon done to earn the respect of these fans?
He won the VCWA championship from Phil Brown, a man that you have described as the heart and soul
The franchise
of VCW. So that alone should earn their respect.
And Arik Royal here, staying one step ahead of the Greek god. And the ace god, look at the elevation there, taking down Papadon. And just like that, the US Liberty Champion hits the floor.
Very smart strategic move, moving to the outside, catching his breath, knowing that outside the ring, Arik Royal cannot win Papadon's championship. Very, very smart move, heads-up maneuver.
Papadon calling for timeout on the outside, but Brandon Metheny, there's no timeouts in professional wrestling.
Well, perhaps there should be. I'll talk to Mr. Stefanitz. We should add to the rule book.
Arik Royal, gets trapped in between that ring skirt and the ring apron.
And Papadon very smartly using his environment to his advantage. A cerebral thinking champion.
And Papadon once again finding a way to take control here. And on the outside of the ring, it certainly has the champion's advantage.
Royal looking a little punchy out there. Papadon very smart, seeing that opening, rolling him back in the ring. And also realizing he's not going to win the match now, mounts him to start throwing elbows and just keep wearing Royal down.
As Papadon, you see him there with a variety of strikes.
Papadon giving the crowd what they paid for.
As for what I understand, he paid off a tremendous amount
Well, you know,
of fans in attendance tonight to represent his company.
Papadon does not have to pay people off. Papadon has loyal fans who love him around the world.
As right now, Papadon right back in control.
And Papadon really showing that that his championship win was not a fluke, that he is the true, justified, and proper VCW Liberty champion. Just taking it to Arik Royal in the corner now with strikes and kicks, hitting him from every direction.
As Papadon now remains in control here. And I believe the slower the pace goes here, Brandon Metheny, the more it benefits the US Liberty champion. As now Papadon takes Royal down, there's a lateral press, hooks the outside leg, and only gets two.
Papadon's a very methodical competitor, Blake. He knows how to wear an opponent down bit by bit until finally he can strike and finish the match and retain his championship. Look at that. He's giving the fans 2 photo opportunities for the price of 1 right now.
Are you paying for that photo op?
Of course not. We have an understanding. He likes me. He doesn't like you very much.
That's apparent. As the Ace God trying to work his way back into this matchup. Of course, Arik Royal debuted for VCW back in July at the Liberty Lottery. Pushed Joe Keys to the limit in that number 1 versus number 20 opportunity. Keys was able to slip by, picked up the number 20 spot, but Arik Royal is number 1 in the Liberty Lottery, had an excellent showing, parlayed that into a victory over Timmy Danger last month in November here at the Norfolk Masonic Temple, and now has earned a championship shot, and he's pushing Papadon to the limit, but right now, the Greek God is in control.
Pushing Papadon to the limit may be a little of an overstatement, Blake, but I do agree. Arik Royal has, in a very short amount of time, in just 5 months, made quite the impression here in VCW and really impressed the fans and management, which again is why Mr. Stephanie Tiskis brings him back and even gave him this opportunity. He deserves it. He earned it. He's not as good as Papadon, but he earns the opportunity.
As Papadon now, once again, slowing down the pace, and you see here, just wrenching on the neck of the Ace God, and Arik Royal certainly will have some of his offense compromised in this sort of situation.
And you notice, Blake, it's not just wrenching on the neck. He's using his forearm to really just rake across the face of Arik Royal, not just stretching, but also causing that abrasive injury as well. Hitting him from both sides. Very, very smart, very cerebral wrestling from Papadon.
Certainly an excellent strategy by the Greek God here, as that methodical pace of his has earned him championships all throughout the country in his near 20-year career.
It was just a matter of time before he won a championship here, Blake, and I don't know that he's going to drop any time in the near future, if ever.
And Papadon,
with strength that could be described as Herculean.
here we go, there's a cover, but again, a little bit too cocky there, and only gets 2.
He can get him what he needs to.
And now, Papadon getting in the face there of Ron Mills.
I mean, Ron Mills has had some very questionable counts tonight, Blake. Very, very strange.
Again, I don't know what matches you're watching. Ron Mills, our senior official, for a reason.
He is. I question it. I mean, he did most of it as well, but there are some slow counts that, I don't know, maybe he's getting, maybe the senior part of senior official is really starting to get to him.
As Papadon here has Royal in a precarious position, but once again, the Greek God too worried about the fans on the outside.
I mean, if he hits this, Blake, the whole ring could fall apart.
As Royal certainly in the neighborhood of 265. As Papadon here trying to put him in position, but the Ace God knocks him off of his perch.
Something of an odd move by Papadon, a moment of weakness to go to the top rope. That's not his strong place. That's not his bread and butter.
Arik Royal off the top. And almost looked like a meteor right there. As Papadon is down, Arik Royal is down. The U.S. Liberty Championship hanging in the balance here at our semi-main event at Tidings of Destruction.
Arik Royal that hurt himself just as much as he hurt Papadon. He's getting up, but well, kind of, very, very slowly. Clearly a major blow on those knees with that meteor-like maneuver.
As Royal trying to pick himself up to his feet here in the near side corner, Papadon certainly appears to be struggling. And the Greek God trying to throw anything he can at Royal at this point.
I think both men are exhausted. It's just a slugfest out there, right?
They're going back and forth, tooth and nail, right in the center of the ring.
Papadon getting the better of it right now.
As the Greek God here and Arik Royal, neither man can truly gain an advantage at this point. Oh, Royal with the pump fake.
Not the most sporting thing I've ever seen.
And Arik Royal here, launching Papadon across the ring. And the Greek God, certainly in the wrong part of town right here. As Arik Royal's offense exploding.
It's okay. Papadon is recovering in the corner. He'll be fine. It just takes a second.
Royal building some momentum. And nearly 265 pounds colliding with Papadon in the corner. Here he goes. Drops him back first across the knee. 1, 2. And a near fall.
You're not going to put the Greek God away that easily. This has been a nice little flurry of offense.
He
by
is
Arik
indeed
Royal.
the champion for a reason, but Brandon Metheny, Esquire, Papadon, pushed to the absolute limit.
As I was saying, it's been an impressive little run by Arik Royal. I was saying this before you interrupted me, but Papadon is going to reassert his dominance and take over. Don't you worry for 1 second.
As Papadon now trying to stay in control. He might have had an illegal thumb to the eye there. But Arik Royal from the southpaw side, twist Papadon inside out, stacks him up. We might have a new champion on the way.
And Papadon, first off, did not put a thumb to the eye, and I can't believe you would besmirch his good name like that. It was an open palm strike to the face, which is totally legal.
As
Papadon's still up and about, he's fine.
the Greek God creating a semblance of separation right there. And now Papadon. We saw that earlier on tonight in our tag team title bout, but the Greek God taking Arik Royal face first into that middle turnbuckle.
Between that move and trapping him in the ring apron, Papadon showing what an intellectual champion he is, using the ring to his advantage, taking advantage of everything in his environment, and being the smartest man in the ring right now, certainly more than Ron Mills.
And the crowd taking it right to the Greek God.
Papadon's focused, he's fine, don't worry.
As he measures him up here on that middle turnbuckle, trying to put the ace God in position. And that diving European uppercut off the middle turnbuckle. Brandon Metheny, that could be enough. The ace God is down. 1, 2, and 2.5.
And certainly that European uppercut silenced the crowd here because they realized that Papadon is still in control of this match, and they gave him the silence he deserves and wants.
As Papadon thought that was 3, but again, he's going to need to keep his eyes squarely focused on Arik Royal and not be worried about this crowd. And once again, a series of strikes here to Arik Royal.
And Papadon could finish this anytime he wanted to. This match is clearly over. Royal's out on his knees, not even on his feet. So whenever Papadon's ready, this thing's going to be over and done with.
And Papadon measures him up yet again. Royal had a well-scouted pinning combination. 1, 2. And just like that, Royal going to take the momentum up, snatch up the Greek God. And Papadon with the sidestep.
He's tried that move before. Papadon knew. Look at the strength of the Greek God.
Indeed, Greek God digging deep at the back. That lower lumbar region could be compromised. As Papadon now, he's gonna snatch him up yet again and drives him right into the mat with a Death Valley driver. 1, 2. Oh, and the ace God hangs on. This match will continue.
Ron Mills needs to learn how to count at a consistent speed. That's ridiculous. That was clearly a 3 count. And I'm convinced now, maybe Ron Mills is biased against Greek people. Maybe that's what it is.
I'm gonna go ahead and pretend I didn't even hear you say that. I don't know what basis that's off of.
Well, he couldn't count quickly. He didn't count properly there.
As Papadon now looks to have Arik Royal exactly where he wants him. And now Papadon could be setting him up for that pile driver. And Royal is able to escape.
You've got to wonder how much Royal has left in the tank, though. Every single one of these seems to take just everything out of him. It's really, really starting to wear on him. And I just wonder how much more he can stay in this match, Blake. These moves are impressive, but can't do it.
As Royal charges in, Papadon with the sidestep. And the Greek God is down here, Royal on the apron.
And Royal trying to fly back in, not a move he does very often.
And now, oh, Papadon's gonna stack him up. This is how he won the Liberty title. Hand on the rope, Ron Mills. Looks like he was studying some tape.
Ron Mills needs to, what? He kicks his hand.
There's a reversal, 1, 2, 2.5.
What kind of official puts his hands on a wrestler? This is ridiculous.
And Royal setting him up now. Stacks him up, 1, 2. Oh no, and Papadon hangs on.
Royal has put everything he's got into this. He can't keep Papadon down. And you got to wonder, again, how much does he have left in the tank? With how long this match has been going for, both guys are absolutely exhausted, and I think Royal's taking the worst of it.
As Royal looking to dig deep here. Might be looking to shut the door. Oh, there's that claw slam. That's the way he defeated Timmy Danger. But the momentum sends the U.S. Liberty champion outside.
Momentum, nothing. Papadon realized where he was, rolled to the outside, using that champion's advantage, using that champion's brain right there to get where he needed to be.
As Royal inside the ring, a count out wouldn't do him a lot of good here, Brandon.
No, he needs to get out there and get on Papadon if he wants to win this championship.
And Royal going after his foe. I don't know if this is a mistake or seizing the opportunity.
I mean, he's got to get him back in the ring, so it's the only chance he's got. It's the only move he's got. Leaving Papadon out there doesn't win him the championship, so it's the right move. I still don't think he can win, but it's the right decision.
As Arik Royal on the outside here.
Papadon playing mind games. Successfully, so it would seem.
Ron Mills administering his count here. As the Greek god here back inside the ring, Arik Royal looks to follow in pursuit. And Brandon Metheny, this could be the opportunity for Royal to shut the door and win the title. Wait a minute, Papadon, he's grabbing Ron Mills. Oh, wait a second. He kicks that middle rope.
He was just trying. Ron Mills had some dust on his ref shirt, and Papadon's foot just happened to catch the rope. It was an accident.
As the Greek god has him set up here. Rope-assisted DDT. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and still VCW United States Liberty Champion, the Greek god, Papadon.
Papadon showing why he is one of the finest champions this company has ever seen, winning a war over Arik Royal and leaving us still the Liberty champion. An amazing match.
Certainly pushed to the limit. You have to give credit to Arik Royal for coming within a hair's breadth of winning the VCW US Liberty Championship, but the Greek god Papadon staying one step ahead and found a way to leave Norfolk once again the victor, and he'll head into 2022 still the VCW US Liberty Champion. Brandon Metheny Esquire, one match left on the docket, and it's going to be one that can main event anywhere in the country. Gino Medina, the former VCW Virginia Heavyweight Champion, as he does battle with the debuting Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels. That is coming up next.